rearm, refuel, and do all the checks necessary to take off again in roughly 15 to 20 minutes on road basis.
Gripen E operates with a new agile architecture system, which allows the aircraft to be upgraded with new tactics and new capabilities seamlessly.
Sweden's Saab Gripen has long lived in the shadow of giants. America, France, the combined weight of Europe's biggest defense blocs. The world saw a country known for safe cars, not cutting-edge warplanes, and dismissed the Gripen as the underdog. Smaller, less flashy, lacking the political muscle of its rivals. Every time Saab tried to sell it, they weren't just pitching a jet. They were challenging a worldview, the idea that only the biggest names with the deepest pockets could dominate the skies. Then in April 2025, against every expectation, that worldview cracked. Dear viewers, this is the story of how a quiet Scandinavian jet beat the world's biggest defense players, not through size, not through political pressure, but through patience, precision, and a strategy decades in the making. For years, the Gripen found buyers in places like South Africa, Thailand, and Brazil. Respectable wins, proof the jet worked. But the major prizes, the contracts that would define an air force for a generation, always seemed out of reach. Selling the Gripen was like marketing a brilliant, efficient sports car in a showroom full of Ferraris and Lamborghinis. Its rivals, the F-16, the F-18, the F-35, the Rafale, the Eurofighter, came backed by superpowers, by massive budgets, by the kind of political alliances and side deals that smaller nations simply couldn't match. Sweden's pitch was different. Not the most expensive jet, the smartest one. Lower operational costs, easier maintenance, smarter systems. Saab's argument was simple. You don't need the most expensive jet to have the most effective air force, just the smartest one. In a market obsessed with size and prestige, that was a hard sell. The Gripen had to fight for every ounce of attention, often overlooked in favor of louder, flashier options. Still, it kept landing punches, slowly, quietly, changing minds one decision-maker at a time. Saab's message was efficiency and intelligence over brute force, the clever choice in a world that loved drama and excess. Then came the moment that almost ended it all. Just as the Gripen gained real traction in Colombia, a crisis hit. Rumors spread that America might block the sale because the Gripen relies on an American-made engine. The fear was simple but devastating. Colombia could buy the jets and never receive the engines that power them. A nightmare scenario for both Saab and Colombia. And with the American F-16 competing for the very same contract, the suspicion of political maneuvering was impossible to ignore. The controversy threatened to derail everything, casting doubt on Saab's reliability at the worst possible moment. But Saab responded swiftly, confirming they already held all the necessary American export licenses. The engine problem was never real. It was a rumor. Saab had done its homework years in advance. Read that again. Years in advance. That single fact tells you everything about how this story ends. While the world assumed the Gripen was vulnerable, Saab had already quietly secured the foundation that would make it bulletproof. By addressing the issue head-on, Saab restored confidence and kept the deal alive. It was a masterclass in crisis management, the kind that doesn't make headlines but decides outcomes. The episode showed that even the underdog could handle global politics, that Saab was prepared for high-stakes competition. The Gripen was back in the race, its reputation intact, its momentum stronger than ever. The engine scare faded, but the lesson stuck. The Gripen was no pushover. So what actually makes this jet special? The Gripen E and F are built on a simple philosophy: smart, not just strong. Advanced AESA radar gives pilots unmatched situational awareness. An electronic warfare system acts like a digital shield, detecting threats and deploying countermeasures automatically. Gripens share data instantly with each other, operating like a coordinated pack of wolves in the sky, not isolated machines. And then there's the maintenance. A small ground crew can refuel and rearm a Gripen in just 10 minutes. Its single fuel-efficient engine keeps operating costs low. It can fly from short runways, damaged runways, even highways. That rugged reliability means more time in the air, less time in the hangar. The result? Fewer jets needed, lower costs, higher readiness. The Gripen isn't the biggest or most powerful jet in the world, but it may be the cleverest. Translation: in a world where information is as valuable as firepower, the Gripen wasn't built for the last war. It was built for the next one. Now, Colombia's search for a new fighter was never a sprint. It was a marathon. Their aging Kfir fleet needed replacing, but finding the right jet and the funding was a years-long grind. The competition attracted the world's heaviest hitters: the F-16, the Rafale, the Eurofighter, and the Gripen. For most of that process, it looked like a two-horse race between the F-16 and the Rafale. Negotiations stalled, budgets tightened, the process dragged on. But Colombia needed more than just a jet. They needed something affordable to buy and operate, something that could handle difficult terrain, and something that delivered real economic value at home. Industrial offsets, local investment, job creation became central to the decision. And this is where the Gripen's quiet strategy started to separate it from everyone else. Saab wasn't just selling a fighter jet. They were offering a long-term industrial partnership. This approach started winning over decision makers. The underdog was finally gaining ground. And in April 2025, Colombia shocked the world. They chose the Saab Gripen E. Why? 3 reasons: cost, capability, cooperation. The Gripen offered the strongest value on the table, a lower purchase price, and dramatically lower operational costs. Over 30 years, Colombia stands to save billions, money that translates directly into more training, more flight hours, more readiness. The jet's versatility matched Colombia's geography perfectly: multi-role, reliable, and able to operate from short, rugged runways. Its advanced sensors and data links were built for exactly the kind of diverse terrain Colombia needed to cover. And then there were the offsets. Saab's deal included major industrial investments, including a solar panel plant, a direct boost to Colombia's economy. With Brazil already flying Gripens, Colombia now joins a regional network for training, maintenance, and long-term support. The package was comprehensive: military strength, economic growth, strategic partnership, all in one deal. This wasn't just a purchase. It was an investment in Colombia's future. The Gripen wasn't simply the cheapest option on the table. It was the smartest one. The underdog had won. And what happened next reveals everything about where global defense is heading. Colombia's decision wasn't just a sale, it was validation. Proof that the Gripen can compete with and beat the best the world has to offer. With Brazil and Colombia now both operating Gripens, Sweden has effectively created a regional standard across South America, a shared architecture for training, logistics, and future upgrades that makes both air forces stronger together. Other nations are watching, and the lesson is unmistakable. You don't need to buy the most expensive jet to get top-tier capability. The Gripen's win shows that smart, affordable fighters are the future. Saab, alongside Brazil's Embraer, is now a central player in the continent's defense future. The Gripen is no longer just Swedish, it's South American too. As defense budgets tighten across the globe, this formula, efficiency, intelligence, adaptability, is only becoming more relevant. Colombia's choice wasn't just about Colombia. It was a win for a new way of thinking. It was a signal to every middle power watching from the sidelines. Strategic patience and smart design can outmaneuver brute force and political weight. The Gripen's journey is a story of persistence and smart design. Once dismissed as the quiet underdog, it faced giants with bigger names and far deeper pockets. It overcame political hurdles like the engine controversy and proved its worth. The Gripen's real strength was never raw power. It was advanced technology, superior information, and unmatched efficiency. Colombia saw past the hype, choosing a jet that fit their needs and their budget. This decision upended the fighter jet world, showing that clever design can beat brute force. The Gripen's rise gives hope to nations seeking affordable, capable defense. It's a testament to Swedish ingenuity, and now it's the new guardian of Colombia's skies. Sweden didn't need to outspend the superpowers. It needed to outthink them. The underdog has become the standard, and the skies over South America just changed for good. What do you think about all this? Tell us in the comments below. See you in the next one.